Hey, so it's Saturday, and I thought to myself, as I was laying in bed getting ready to get up this morning, I would take the day off, take the weekend off of making videos, unless my subscriber number popped over. It's been at 23.9, and it popped over to 24,000. I always make a video to acknowledge that and to thank people. I always say this, I don't exactly know what it means because I've been making videos for quite a while, and most of my videos, it's usually about 1,400 people who have watched, or it appears have watched, and that number really hasn't risen over the years much. So whatever the 24,000 subscribers means, I don't know, but it's a cool number, and I'll say thank you. Brings to mind that yesterday I started to watch a video by a fellow who I don't know. He was responding to a thread where the questions were about, I guess, why you make videos, or I only got through a little bit of it, where he started to answer the question, do you focus on likes or what was the other one? And I thought to myself, wow, it's not why I'm making videos. I complained about the like-dislike ad years ago because I thought psychologically it was not a good idea. I still don't think it is. At first, when they started having it, it was a green like and a red for a dislike, and I thought psychologically that's damaging. I was right. They stopped it, but that's not why I'm here. I'm a music nerd. When I discovered that people were showing their records online, I said that's what I want to do. But as over the years, it's come out that originally I was going to become a minister or priest or something. Spirituality and religion was very important to my family. And the more I studied and actually went to monastery for a while, it turned me off to organized religion. Spirituality is important. Being real, being connected to your inner and to everything else, that makes sense to me. Dogma doesn't. So that's why I'm here making videos, because I want to tell you what's on my mind. I have noticed that, little, not congestion, but yeah, I smoke a lot. That's what's with this tooth here, because of the way it's just a habit. The way I hold my pipe, discolors a tooth, and even when I had a dentist and he would clean it, it would end up discolored again, so I just fuck it. Anyway, 24,000 subscribers. Thank you. I say what's on my mind, and I will go political when I want to. So I'll show an album, because last night I was getting into some oldies. Message from Books and Dreams. This is one I recently was able to get a reissue of. I'd been after one of these originals forever. They're expensive and hard to find. I love it. This is German hard rock. It's a concept album, but to me this album is a classic. It really is. It's like, it jams hard. It has some very memorable riffs. I can hear them in my head as I'm talking to you. Just like I can hear like the riffs to Black Sabbath. That strong message from Books and Dreams. I listened to that last night. So many different thoughts. Today is Phil Collins' birthday, so I'll say happy birthday to Phil Collins. Much respect for him, mainly as a drummer, and that's how he sees himself as a drummer. When he got the commercial success, I saw how it was a fluke. It wasn't planned, and so I was never on board with the Phil bashing, which still exists to this day. and to me is a measure of the people doing the bashing, which is they are the ones are half stepping. They don't know what's up. It's something I bought not too long ago, an old French progressive album reissued, Metabolisme. Tempus Fugit. Played it last night and it really was enjoyable. It's one of those things where it's like, is this working? Is this... It is. It's like the people were striving beyond their capabilities. It's a good one. Oh, it reminds me, if you see this, I received this from you, Adrian Orange. I'd received an album from you before and reviewed it, but this just came in the mail. But this is the first time this has happened, and my mailmen are usually pretty good, but whoever this mailman was, he just shoved this into my box, and he broke it. You don't have to send me another one. But this is what happened to this one. I can't review it because it got broken. And, I'll let you know, Dereck, because I know you watch. I do like this a lot. Thank you for the invite to get involved. So I want to take more time to give you feedback on this. I can tell you right now that I love the instrumental. You know where I'm at. Vocals are not my forte. It's not what I'm drawn to. So right at the moment, the vocals on here are a slight distraction. But the music, there's a lot of variety on here. I need to get into it, okay? So I'll be back. Here's another one I bought not too long ago. Weed. They sound like Uriah Heep. The whole album is not good. It wanders and meanders like they smoked a lot of weed and kind of forgot what they were doing. But the first song, Sweet Morning Light, is enough to buy the album. It's like a classic Uriah Heep song. It's fantastic. I love that cover too. Weed. Man, I got into this last night. This is like made in 2003, but I like electronic music. I like beat music. I don't like clubs. When I was young, I liked to go out dancing. When I was exploring whether or not I was gay, and went and discovered the gay clubs and how good the music was, I would go out dancing until I basically got enticed and raped. Sex that I didn't want to have. That's rape, right? Turned me off to that shit right away. That's not my culture. But I love dance. I love people too. I have many gay friends, but the whole gay, I'm not gay. I'm just a person. I'm a sexual person. People get on my nerves, both sexes. That's why I'm single. Y'all get on my fucking nerves. Play the music for me and then get the hell out of the house. This is great. Allien, Berlinette. This is killer. Beats. Killer beats. One more. Victor, if you see this, I'm going to review this just like the Jerry. I'm going to review this coming up because I'm getting into it. But thank you for your note, Victor Zeidner, who runs L'Amour Records in, is it Sweden? Yeah, Sweden. But on the back here he said, "What the world needs now is love." Wish you all the best, Dereck. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, I like this new album, but I want to talk about it because it is different. It's heavy. It's different. It's cool. I love that you folks send me good music. Eddie Gomez, Discovery. Bought this quite a while ago. Cutout. The cover doesn't do it justice. This album is good. It does sound slightly dated production-wise, but it's all over the place. He starts off with kind of a futuristic fusion. Then he does this thing that's classical where he's playing the bass with a bow. Then the last track on the first side swings hard. If you know Eddie Gomez, you know he is peerless when it comes to jazz bass players and has played with almost everyone. So, in just thinking about how I'm noticing how in the mainstream media we're starting to hear more conversations and people talking about psychology, psychiatry, and the effects that the pandemic and isolation and everything is having on people. So I want to continue to keep chiming in on it and just encouraging people to do, as they say in Japan, gambate, do your best. Last night I was listening to Deepak Chopra on NPR talking about loneliness. A lot of people are suffering from loneliness, but a lot of people don't understand that being alone is not lonely. Being alone is not lonely. And another thing that I learned that helped me with it is that most of us assume or think that loneliness is an emotional state. But in fact, it's a state that is fed by thought. In fact, you know, the yogi masters, they learned the secret. You know, you tame the mind, you calm the sea. Loneliness is a thought. It's a train of thought that feeds into a feeling. Being alone is not being lonely. I enjoy my solitude and I enjoy company. But if you stop and think about it, you can be lonely amongst people. It's a frame of mind. So you don't have to be lonely because you're alone. It's up to you what you do with your time and your mind and your environment. One of the things that I lament the most about COVID is how people who get it have to die alone, and how closure has been disrupted for people. That in general, the dying from COVID is what I feel the most. You know, that people cannot put people to rest. They can't say goodbyes. That's got to be devastating. That's some of the stuff on my mind. Thank you for being here with me. There's a smile. If I didn't feel it, I wouldn't smile. I wouldn't smile just because you want me to smile. I want you to know that. I've learned the hard way that it's not wise to always sacrifice yourself to others just because you can or because people find you useful. What I've found is that people will wear you out and stomp you into the ground if they find that you are useful to them. After a while, all you are is useful to them. You don't. They forget to care about you. I've experienced this a lot. So, and that's another thing that I've learned is that a lot of times when people go out of their way trying to help others, they're actually causing problems. I've discovered that the best way to help people a lot of times is to get out of the way and let them help themselves.